Germs are everywhere. They are not noticeable because they are so small they can't be seen by the naked eye. Germs are not only around us, but they also live inside and on the surfaces of our bodies. Germs can be good and bad, and some do many important things. For example, the germs in our gut help us digest our food. However, there are some germs like bacteria or viruses that could be harmful. This video will show you when, as a volunteer in a long-term care facility, you must clean your hands. This is called hand hygiene. This video will also show you when and how you must clean your visual analog boards. As a volunteer working in any healthcare facility, you must follow hand hygiene practices to prevent the spread of germs. Knowing and following these practices will help you keep both you and your long-term care residents healthy. When you volunteer in a long-term care facility, it is important to be healthy. You should never report for your volunteer shift if you feel sick. If you are, please stay home. When you arrive to the facility, the first thing you will do is clean your hands. You can do this by washing your hands with soap and water or rubbing your hands using an alcohol hand rub. All facilities will have an alcohol hand rub right when you walk into the entrance. That's moment one. When you enter a facility for your volunteer shift, clean your hands by washing with soap and water or rubbing your hands using an alcohol hand rub. Introduce yourself and ask to speak with the facility coordinator. For your safety and that of others, it is important to check with the facility coordinator every time you report to the facility to find out if there are any residents who you should not visit or may require special precautions. Once a resident agrees to participate in an interview, make sure he or she is comfortable. Before you begin the interview, clean your hands in front of the resident, saying, "I am cleaning my hands," before we start the interview. This step is intended to prevent the transmission of germs from person to person. Moment number two. Before you start a resident interview, clean your hands by washing with soap and water or rubbing your hands using an alcohol hand rub. You're also encouraged to ask the resident if they would like to clean their hands too. You could say, "Would you like some too?" and offer the resident some hand sanitizer. The resident may choose to clean their hands or not. You're now ready to start the interview. Once you have finished the survey interview, you need to clean the visual analog boards with a disinfectant wipe. Take the disinfectant wipes out of your bag and lay the visual analog boards one by one on your lap. Next, place the response boards into the wipe, grasping both back and front of the response board. Remember to disinfect the edges of the board. Finally, return the disinfectant wipes to the kit bag and prepare to leave the resident. Once survey materials are back in your kit bag, thank the resident, dispose of the disinfectant wipes in the nearest garbage can. Clean your hands by washing with soap and water or rubbing your hands using an alcohol hand rub. In summary, the most important practices for hand hygiene are: clean your hands before a resident interview, after a resident interview, with either alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. If your hands for some reason become visibly soiled, you must wash hands with soap and water. By following these practices of hand hygiene, you will keep yourself and our residents healthy.